Hi everybody, I'm Matt Gash with SoundersFC.com here in downtown Salt Lake City, just a bit up the road from Tinto Stadium, where the Sounders had one of the greatest matches in the club's history last year in the MLS Cup playoffs. They'll meet Real Salt Lake there again on Saturday, and if it's anything like the previous 13 matches between the two clubs, it'll be quite the heated affair.
For us, it's always a tight game, and it's always, they're a very, very good team, still one of the best. So, I think we find ourselves playing a good team, and hopefully it comes at the right time, and we get our stuff together. And bottom line is we need to win.
Part of the reason the Sounders and RSL have such contentious clashes is the team's holding midfielders. Considered the best two at their position in the league, Osvaldo Alonso and Kyle Beckerman play their roles in very different ways.
Each of them are different, a little bit. I mean, Beckerman, is more, more positionally orientated, I guess, stays in the middle more, is more a guy who's going to try and open the game up for his team on passing. He takes their set pieces now as well with Morales out, and Ozzy is a guy who, gets a lot of loose balls for us, creates a lot of turnovers, wins the ball back, and helps get our offenses started. And, a little more like Beckerman when he has Morales, where Beckerman will find Morales, Ozzy, then finds Morrow and finds, Zakawani, and finds the guys who can make the game for us.
The way that our teams play are different, I think, and the way that they play the tight diamond. I think Kyle, obviously Kyle provides the leadership and the communication and the experience. I mean, he's been in the league since he was like 17 years old, so nothing is like good experience, and he's seen everything. But it's also Ozzy's 5th year in MLS, and he knows every player, he knows how to play. So I think our teams play a little bit different, and that defensive midfield spot is different for each team.
The Sounders will face Salt Lake with nearly a full roster as Eddie Johnson and Obafemi Martins return from international duty, and Brad Evans and Shauri Joseph return from injury. The combination of Johnson and Martins at forward could provide some explosive opportunities for Seattle.
I think it changes things for the opponent's defense. I think they got to be a little more aware. Do they want to play a high line? Do they want to take that risk? Do they drop off a little bit more? Because they respect the speed. If they drop off, that gives us a little more space to play. So we really got to see how the opponent reacts, and that'll show us, what we can do. So if they play a high line, then we can use the speed to our advantage. If they drop off because they don't want to get exposed speed-wise, then we have more space to play in front of them. And I think we have enough quality that we can do that as well.
He's proven that he can score goals in the big leagues in the world, and this is a challenging league. It's a difficult league, and it's just a matter of time before his goals come.
If ever there was a time that the Sounders need goals, it is now. At 0-2-1 in their first 3 games, they're striving for their first win of the regular season and are hoping that it comes at Tinto Stadium.
We need to get a result, to get our confidence, or to substantiate our confidence, and then go from there.
I think we're in a hole right now, so we got to kind of dig ourselves out. Our backs are up against the wall. I think we've been in this position a couple times, so we're kind of clawing out right now, and got to get back to basics, back to the hard work, and kind of find what made us a successful team. And usually when we win, they come in droves of games. So we got to jump start it with this one this weekend.
Kickoff's at 6 p.m. Pacific time. You can watch the game live on Kong 616. Follow it right here on SoundersFC.com or through Twitter at LiveSounders. For SoundersFC.com in downtown Salt Lake City, I'm Matt Gash. Thanks for joining us.
Me preguntaron si podría hacer un anuncio y pensé que era porque yo juego para los Seattle Sounders. No puedo porque mi inglés no es muy bueno. That's true. Entonces me dijeron que el anuncio era de padres, niños y familias. Eso es muy importante para mí y le dije que yo hago lo que puedo hacer. No importa cuál idioma tú hablas, hay un idioma universal que nuestros niños comprenden y necesitan. Y es el amor y el cariño de los padres. Be a good parent and stay involved in your child's life.